Um, to be honest, I'm not really sure that our school in general, anyone was motivated. A couple of years ago, I went to one of our Ohio Educational Technology Conference, and I was in a session and I heard one of the directors of technology there, Nick Ryder from Cary High School, and he started the Ohio Esports League in Ohio is in its infantile state, and I was fascinated by everything he had to say. And some of it at the time, I had a younger child that was playing video games all the time. And I'm like, we could do something with this. I'm like, I know that he is playing with friends from school. So I know that there is some type of market for the kids that are in my district. How can I make this happen? I'm like, a lot of times I have ideas, and as Matt said, he's my yes man. And there are a couple of people I'm like, hey, I want to make this happen. Let's see what we can do. Anybody on board with this? Let's just kind of see. And so I was really looking to hit those kids that don't always fall into your traditional teams, whether it be athletic or even after school clubs. There's a whole, I guess, market, you could say, of an untapped resource of those kids. And one of the things that we have really discovered in our team this year is, like Matt was saying, is that we don't really do a whole lot in terms of the actual coaching. And full disclosure, I have no idea how to play video games. I have no clue. And I have been frank with the kids about that many times, and they are distinctly aware of my lack of video game experience. But I knew how to fundraise to get the equipment that we needed. I can handle the social media, the other pieces. And to be honest, it's been fantastic. I'm an educator too by trade. Before I went the tech route, I used to teach math. And it's been so amazing and rejuvenating again after the last 2 years everyone's kind of experienced in K-12 to like see kids get excited about something again. And from a teaching standpoint too, honestly, because the kids run the practices. I mean, they picked the days that they were going to run their practices when they do virtual. The kids also, set up exactly what they're going to do. Like if they're going to play 2v2 or whatever they're doing, and it's all in Discord, and it's what you want for them to, for most kids that have never been a part of a team either. And now here they are working together. And so that honestly, I think has been a huge motivating factor for Matt and I. And honestly, when the two of us present, and it's kind of known in our small town, like if we're in front of people, it's very hard for them to tell us no. It really is. And so I think that we were able to reach our board in a way that even though they were a little hesitant on some certain things, like rest assured, we've done something like this before. Our previous project was robotics, elementary robotics, and that went really well and still continues to do well in our district. So it's like, we can make this happen too. It's just more opportunities for kids, to be honest. It can't hurt anything. And if it gets kids to the collegiate level, gets them in some sort of post-secondary opportunity that they might not have previously had, I am all about that.
That was going to be something I can jump in real quick with Amy to piggyback. Esports has been such a unique arena because it caters to anybody. You don't have to be 6 foot tall. You don't have to be able to run, in a sprint in a very quick time. You don't necessarily have to be academic, or not academically, but athletically gifted to play on esports. All you need to have is the reflexes, the willingness to work on a team. Case in point, our student elected captain for one of our teams. He is considered a tier 2 student, and he is able to not necessarily excel academically, but he is able to lead our team to victory to the point where we're looking at our very first season. We're on track to be a 500 team, which means we have the same number of wins and losses. And this is a student who may have struggled academically, who may have struggled socially, but this is a student who's found a home in esports, has found other students that he can identify with and be with. And all of the kids are going to be more successful because of that. And that's something that can only happen through esports. No other sport allows for this kind of inclusivity that we're able to provide for our kids. And that's why I'm looking forward to the explosion that's going to happen next year. Because once they start to get word of what's going on and how good of a group we've got and how welcoming we are to everybody, it's like I just get really excited about this kind of stuff because I'm all about trying to give kids opportunity. And this is it. This is the next big thing.